Hello everyone, this is Babamot. Welcome to another Homeworlds game commentary. This time I'm looking at a game between AbacusWizard and StevieSasquatchie. We've had several games from Stevie before, and in fact Stevie was on a co-commentator on a couple of games with me before. Um, Stevie is a strong player for sure. AbacusWizard, they haven't climbed in the ranks so much. I don't think I've ever seen a game from them before. So my guess is that they're on the new side and that Stevie will probably have an easy time winning here. But if AbacusWizard is a wizard indeed, then they might pull out a surprising win. I'm always interested in being surprised. This game was started May 2nd, 2023. Let's see what happened. AbacusWizard goes first. They pick a green-starred fortress with yellow ship. I've complained about green stars here before. Stevie takes large yellow Gemini. They both build. Abacus builds a second small yellow rather than trading early. Stevie might trade for yellow now, or they could probably put it off for one more turn if they want to build immediately. Oh, interesting. They trade for red. So AbacusWizard can sort of, well, okay, I think Stevie wants to get aggressive early here. One of the things Stevie could do is so what I'm thinking AbacusWizard should do is they should use one of their little yellows to discover a small yellow so that the smalls are out of the bank and Stevie will have a hard time getting into yellow. I think Stevie's plan is to then invade AbacusWizard's colony, threatening to capture their little yellow, but AbacusWizard could then just discover a small red star where if Stevie follows, AbacusWizard can capture it, and then AbacusWizard can build the remaining small without Stevie ever having had a chance to get a small yellow ship. So that's what I would do. AbacusWizard, I guess, is a little nervous. Stevie does like these peculiar technical plays, I think. So AbacusWizard is probably safer getting some red early. Okay, Stevie builds some more green. AbacusWizard could pursue more red. They could push the yellow advantage. Spreading out the yellows, discovering a small blue. That's interesting. Takes the little blue out of the bank. I'm a little worried that if Stevie trades for the last little blue, AbacusWizard will have a hard time ever getting any blue ships. Stevie builds more green, maybe? Or trade for yellow? Yeah. I guess this is probably... It's an interesting choice. It's fine. I think trading for the blue would have been better. But it is important to get yellow and not get left too far behind. Abacus trading for green out there in the colony. Yeah, they're going to want to get green ships eventually. I suppose this is as good a time as any. Stevie gets green as well. AbacusWizard might want to build a little yellow so that they have a way to safely move this green so that Stevie won't be able to continue building green just in their home. They'd need to spread out. That may or may not be what AbacusWizard was thinking about, but they also built the yellow. Stevie spreading out the greens. I think that's a good call. Abacus, I think, should... Even though Stevie will get the first medium, no, maybe not. I was going to suggest building the green. Let's see what they do. Spreading out the yellows, discovering blue star again. I don't entirely like that. I would like to see them discover either put their small ships together so that they both have movement and building ability. Pulling more blue out of the bank doesn't do all that much for you. I would have liked a green star better, even though Stevie would have got the first medium ship. AbacusWizard would have got a medium right after, and things would have been fine. Yeah, Stevie does the thing I like better. He pairs up the green and the yellow. Both of those can now build and trade. Oh gosh. Okay, that looks like a real mistake. Trading away the little yellow for green. AbacusWizard could instead just build that small green in the Mongo colony and be better off. Yeah, so Stevie gets the first medium. AbacusWizard gets a medium now. Stevie could, if they felt like it, invade the Antaria colony with the medium, but I don't think they will because they would have to sacrifice their only red to do any capturing. I think Stevie instead will do a green shopping spree. AbacusWizard, they traded away their sacrificiable yellow. So Stevie has few qualms, I think, about having 3 greens in places. Sacrifice the G3 build. I would say medium and large green in Discworld, and then rebuild their large at home. Yeah. Have the concentration in Discworld. That's good. AbacusWizard is in real trouble. Yeah, sacrificing the green to... Oh, where did those... Oh, I keep forgetting this is a small universe. Those were... those other systems were connected to Stevie's home. Okay, so... AbacusWizard can blow up all of Stevie's green, but that leaves Stevie with twice as many ships as AbacusWizard, and in 2 colors, rather than AbacusWizard's 1. So I definitely like this better for Stevie, but maybe that's not as bad as I thought. Yeah, I had been thinking that AbacusWizard would only be to overpopulate one of Stevie's systems, but they actually could do 2. The universe was better connected than I was thinking. All right, Stevie trades for green. Now they move back home. That surprises me, actually. Well, I think Stevie doesn't want to give up the red they have, and they want to trade for green, of course, so they can rebuild. So this is probably, well, the other way might have been better, but this I think will be just fine too. If there's no immediate danger that I'm missing, I like this better because Stevie now has control of 2 systems instead of 1. All right, Abacus has got to build. I guess they could trade for green, but that would be a little wild. Definitely want to build. All right, Stevie's going to build. Oh, they actually sacrificed to build so that they can get the medium. Yeah, that's actually probably the better option here. I had been going to say build green, but I think the medium ship is more important than the color diversity right now. Okay, AbacusWizard can build the medium. Wow, okay, things are really pretty close to even now. Stevie's going to want to trade for green, I think. If they take the medium green, AbacusWizard, they could trade for yellow. They could trade for green. They pick the yellow. Stevie keeps rebuilding. AbacusWizard, Yeah, you don't want to get left behind in green, even though you've got a green star. I think trading for green is a good idea. Stevie builds more green. That would let Abacus build another medium, which is not the end of the world, but Stevie might try to avoid it. They trade out for medium yellow. Yeah, that's good. Now if Abacus builds another green, they'll lose a star. So instead they build yellow. I would strongly have considered building or moving the green to a new colony. Trouble is that the colonies that AbacusWizard makes are small stars, which Stevie can also move to and be pretty annoying. Stevie moves the yellow somewhere safer. That surprises me a little. By moving their medium to a colony, this yellow still has the opportunity to move to any small stars that AbacusWizard might discover right out of their home, so that seems okay. Building red, that looks all right too. AbacusWizard spreading out their yellows. That seems okay. Stevie might choose to invade with probably a red, which AbacusWizard could sacrifice to capture. Stevie could instead invade with a green to tempt AbacusWizard to sacrifice their only red to capture it. I don't know. Let's see. Invading with the yellow. That seems like sort of a play for a draw, honestly, because AbacusWizard can have that little yellow run indefinitely. It can run, Stevie can follow. Okay. By getting that... Okay, no. Okay, so Stevie has... They made a threat that they couldn't follow up on seriously with the yellow, but they can invade with a different ship. They invade with the red at the new colony. So Stevie is forcing AbacusWizard to hop this little yellow around while Stevie is developing their position, spreading out their ships. That's good play from Stevie. So Abacus, I think, will just run away again. Build? No, they don't want to build. If Abacus builds, Stevie can capture one of these. Abacus can only capture back by sacrificing the only red they have. Then Stevie invades with yellow and still has a red available for sacrifice. AbacusWizard will lose there. No, Abacus is just giving Stevie free ships. Oh, Stevie builds instead. Oh, gosh, I wonder if there's some threat I'm not seeing here. I guess it's also possible that Stevie was having a teaching game with Abacus and was giving them advice in chat or over voice. Or in the same room, for all I know. They might be going a little easy because I think capturing was the clear play there. Abacus building yellow. That's oh, maybe that's not too bad. Stevie can overpopulate those yellows, but they'd be giving up their medium to do it. My first instinct was to build that medium yellow at home, where Stevie wouldn't have the option of overpopulating. Actually, maybe Stevie didn't want to capture because it looked like a waste of time, because AbacusWizard could then build into an overpopulation. So maybe Stevie's not going easy after all. Okay. Stevie losing their only medium ship and their only yellow ship to do that overpopulation. AbacusWizard now has, I would say they've even got the material advantage here. since they've got a medium and they can build a medium green if they feel like it. I've questioned a few of Abacus's actions, but they've handled this rather sticky situation so well that I wonder if those places where I thought they were making mistakes, if there was actually some sort of genius going on. Sorry for the throat clearing. After my sore throat, I've still got quite a bit of a cough that I'm trying to suppress here. Okay, yeah, Abacus is taking the medium green. I think that's the right move. Stevie takes medium green. I think that is also the right move. Abacus now, I mean, kind of the obvious thing is to spread out the ships to prepare to build larges. Abacus might want to trade for a medium yellow so that they can threaten to send a green into Stevie's home if Stevie takes too much green there. Instead, they're just spreading out. Discovering a small yellow star, I think, is a good idea. It takes the yellows out of the bank and brings medium yellows closer to availability at a moment when Abacus has the yellow advantage, a one-ship yellow advantage, but still an advantage. I think Stevie likes that the greens are what's going to first give access to large ships, since AbacusWizard is not going to want to have a large green in their home for any amount of time, since it matches their star. Okay, Stevie takes medium yellow. Yeah, AbacusWizard won't be able to build that large green at home, unfortunately. Abacus may have to stall the greens instead. My first instinct is to build yellow. Well, no, because Stevie can build yellow as well now. Jeez. Gosh, trade for blue? No, I don't like that either. I don't know what Abacus should do. They build the green. I kind of don't like that, because Stevie will get a large. No, okay, Azeroth is connected to Stevie's home. If Stevie builds a large, Abacus overpopulates them. Okay, this might be less bad for Abacus than I was thinking. But what I'm envisioning now is Stevie spreads out their greens, Abacus spreads out their greens, Stevie builds a large, Abacus builds a large, Stevie moves their large into Abacus's home, threatening to start winning. Abacus has to defend by overpopulating the greens. They've lost a green star. So that's the sequence of play that worries me now, and why I think AbacusWizard should be trying to stall out the greens instead. Now they build the green. Stevie spreads out the green and invades. I think they should instead be discovering a new star. Blue would be fine, I guess. But make sure that it's a small so that they can invade Abacus's home if Abacus decides to build. Oh, no, for sure. Abacus... I think giving up too much here. They're losing 2 mediums to destroy a small. I don't like that at all. Yeah, sacrificing for a build would be better. Even if they just build 2 yellows. And they pick 2 yellows, in fact. Yeah, I think that's better than building any red, since Stevie would be able to take advantage of reds being taken out of the bank. Yeah, that's, I think, the right move for Abacus. Really good. Stevie presses their green advantage. If Abacus builds green now, of course, at their home, it'll lose them a star. In Azeroth, Stevie will overpopulate, but losing a medium for a small is better than losing 2 mediums for a small. Let's see what Abacus does. Builds the red. Yeah, I guess that's okay. I think Stevie will spread out their greens so that they can build a large. Oh, sacrificing to... Oh, yeah, the switcheroo. Very good, very good. Yep, I didn't think of that. They sacrificed the green so that they could rebuild the green out here in Azeroth and build the large green at home. So their green at home is now safe from overpopulation, and it's still not safe for Abacus to build green anywhere. I think Stevie just won. Alright, what does AbacusWizard come up with? Sacrificing the yellow to move once, twice into Stevie's home. I don't think that's quite going to cut it. Stevie can just trade their large green for another color, for example, and be okay. Yeah, they trade for red. Abacus can't build a large green in Azeroth. It'll just overpopulate. If they build it in Stevie's home, they've just handed Stevie another large ship. Yeah, they're just giving away ships. Abacus builds twice to overpopulate. And Abacus has got to build the green in order to reduce Stevie's advantage. But Stevie's still going to win in pretty short order here by having a large ship, I think. Yeah, I think Stevie's big vulnerability is if AbacusWizard somehow finds time to get a large ship before Stevie can safely get their large across the universe. Abacus, I think, should be trying to get reds out of the bank as quickly as they can so that they can build a large red. Or the yellows could work too. I think I would have... Well, maybe spread out the yellows, discovering a little yellow star. Stevie could have invaded. Maybe this is better. Discovering a little green. No, that looks like that's playing into Stevie's hands. Stevie's the one that would like the greens used up. Abacus doesn't have any green. Stevie separates the yellows. Abacus builds yellow. Stevie gets bigger yellow. Abacus builds yellow also. I think Abacus should have spread out their small yellows instead so that they would have a hope of building the large yellows safely sooner. Okay, Stevie is really only being held at bay from invading by the fact that Abacus has 2 yellows at home. If Stevie were to trade this for blue... No, I guess they would still need more red in order to power the invasion. Yeah, so Stevie's position is maybe not quite as good as I've been thinking. They need more powerful reds to overpower Abacus's home. Even though they've got a large ship. Okay. Stevie now spreading out the yellows. I think that's wise. Abacus, I think, should spread out their yellows. Oh, sacrificing? No. No, I don't think... Stevie would be happy to overpopulate. I think Abacus should take that back. Nope, I think Stevie will overpopulate and not mind. Yep, they've just kept larges out of Abacus's hands yet again. Abacus needed to spread out the yellows so that they could build the large safely. All right. What does Abacus do now? Trade for green? They can't build any more green at home or lose a star. But that green could go somewhere and then try to build. I think it would have to be a yellow star, though, since Stevie could invade with the large. Stevie takes yellow. Abacus moves to blue. I think Stevie may want to invade that colony. Yeah, it's not defended well enough. And it can't run away without Abacus sacrificing. And even if Abacus could counter-invade Stevie's home with a yellow sacrifice, but then Abacus has two problems. Stevie could counter-invade Abacus's home. Abacus's ships are all red, and so is Stevie's. That's looking for trouble. And Stevie could just defend their own home with a yellow sacrifice as well. Yeah, there's no good coming of this here. No, this isn't going to work. Stevie just comes back. And Stevie can afford to lose small yellow more than Abacus can. That looks like a give up type of move. Abacus just building a little green, since Stevie can just capture it. Yeah, Abacus delaying the game. I think. Well, Stevie is still not in a great spot, and Stevie is back to not having any access to green, so that's something in Abacus's favor. All right, Stevie building yellow. Abacus trades for yellow. Yellow is the quickest ticket to mediums and to larges, so Abacus, I think, is happy to continue pursuing yellow. Switching to green, or to red. I guess that's okay. Ultimately, I think Abacus's downfall is going to be, at some point, Stevie's going to have enough that they can safely bring their large into Abacus's home, and Abacus will lose shortly thereafter. Abacus really needs to find a way to get a large ship again. They missed an opportunity earlier, I believe. Okay, Stevie sacrificing little yellow to pair up their red and yellow. Okay. Yeah, okay, so that's nice in a way, because now that little red is defended, but honestly, since Abacus's medium that they could have attacked with is also red, Stevie could have built their way toward an overpopulation, and Abacus would have been more sorry for the loss of their medium than Stevie was for the loss of the small, so I'm not sure that was necessary. That seems like a waste of a ship at a time when both players are very, very low. Boy, this is a low econ game. Okay, Abacus spreading out the reds. That seems pretty good. Stevie can only build in the colony, but this could eventually turn into some pressure on Stevie's red at home. Stevie also building red. Abacus will build red, I think. Oh, trading away your only yellow? I don't like that. Well, I guess if they can build some more green, they can kind of keep it out of Stevie's hands, but no, I think they definitely should be building the medium ship while it's available. They traded away the only yellow they had. They can build one more green at home, but then that green's got nowhere to go. They're going to have to trade back for yellow to do anything with it. Besides be a vulnerability, having 3 greens at home is not great, especially when one's a star. That strikes me as odd. Stevie moving little red into Abacus's home. I don't think that goes anywhere. I think Abacus just captures. Oh, Stevie, it will prevent Abacus from building a medium, and Stevie can build a medium red instead. Okay. Yeah, Stevie gets to build their medium. Abacus can't build the medium. They can trade. They could trade their medium red. I think I would trade that for a yellow. No, not the small. Stevie can't build any more reds, so Abacus should be leaving the larger reds open for themselves. They should trade the medium red instead. But they didn't listen to me. If only I had been there days ago and they had and they had listened to me. Okay. Stevie now. They might want to bring a ship home so that they can get into the home or to another colony so that they can trade for green or yeah, probably for green. What does Abacus do? Yeah, building red, but again, Stevie is going to get to build the medium. Abacus is stuck with building smalls. Okay, Stevie trading for the big green. Possibly making it so they might get a shopping spree out of this. They might have an opportunity to clean out the reds without Abacus having a chance to build a large, which Stevie would love to do. Abacus should spread out those reds. Well, maybe not. Stevie has, well, yes. AbacusWizard needs to not have two reds there because Stevie now can build yet another medium red. They could even do a red shopping spree, and AbacusWizard would not be able to. Oh, they would be able to sacrifice their green to build a large red in their colony if a large red were left in the bank. So that's something. Still looking bad for Abacus, but they're putting up Abacus is putting up a really good fight. Stevie is a strong player, and given Abacus's rating, especially as a relatively new player, I'm really impressed at the fight they're putting up. All right, building yellow. Yeah, Stevie keeps getting mediums compared to Abacus's smalls. Abacus needs to spread out. Okay, they spread out the yellows. Good. Stevie also spreads out the yellows. But the trouble is that Stevie has the big green, so they can do a shopping spree. So AbacusWizard is still not going to get a large ship. They had better chances if they'd spread out the reds, both because they already had reds in two places, but because there are more reds in the banks, there are too many reds for Stevie to steal them all at once. So they still should have gone for the red. This play for the yellow is not going to work. And they build medium. Stevie gets both larges. And a bonus ship of their choosing. I don't think they will actually take that last build, because AbacusWizard would then get a large. Oh, actually it doesn't matter. Yeah, they can go ahead and take that medium red if they want, because AbacusWizard is about to lose. AbacusWizard can build a large red in the colony, but they can't get a large to their home, and Stevie finally has a large of a different color that they can bring into Abacus's home and start winning. Abacus makes a desperation move into Stevie's home. That's not going to do anything. Stevie captures. Abacus moves a red out, hoping to finally get a red in their home, but hoping to finally get a large ship. It's too late. Stevie moves in a large. Abacus brings back a yellow, hoping for an overpopulation, but it's too late. Stevie captures Abacus's only red at home, and Abacus concedes. Okay, well, very good fight from Abacus against a very strong player. Anyway, that's really all I've got to say. I'll throw this screen up again because Stevie is one of my sponsors, bought me a sandwich. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.